this video's like long overdue. I was originally gonna make like a, wow, Pokemon ZA is so fucking cool, dude. Like, what the fuck? This shit is so cool. Like video, and then I was gonna make another one actually, and I was like, yo, this is so cool, but then I forgot to. And then I found out that Nintendo's Game Freak is trying to patent fucking gameplay mechanics about. Okay, no, I'm gonna start off with the good. Okay, like another video, I'm gonna start with the good, and then the bad, and then the ugly. The good parts of Pokemon ZA, it changes the formula from turn-based. Now, I enjoy turn-based combat for my video games. I am fine with turn-based Pokemon. Now, it is a little sluggish at times, yeah, but you know, I'm fine with it. You know, I can stomach it. Now with this whole like Pokemon anime-ish style battle, I'm trying to figure a game, but like the only game I can think of that's like similar is like yo, why am I fucking blanking so hard? Like, I have the game in my brain. It's like the sequel to the guy who says Mulatto's Power, Xenoblade 2, which is kind of, I own Xenoblade. I'm like halfway through the game. I keep like playing it on and off. Like I was thinking like, oh yeah, Xenoblade 2, that's cool. Okay, that's cool. Xenoblade 2 has combat for a Pokemon game? That's cool. Okay, that's cool. You know, because Xenoblade 2, a little complicated, mostly because I just didn't look at the tutorials for the game, and I just went straight to, I'm gonna go. And then I got to a point where like, I should have paid attention. But whatever, I don't blame the game for that. That's all on me. That's all I'm gonna ask. I was gonna say, oh yeah, just like a Pokemon style, like action combat sounds amazing actually. That sounds beautiful, sexy even. And I was hyped. You know, I was fucking hyped. I was like, yo, this is cool. I can sneak attack. I can sneak attack like other trainers. Like, holy fuck, that sounds amazing. Like, absolutely amazing. Like, why would I not buy this? Because like, I was gonna say, oh yeah, just like a Pokemon style, like action combat sounds amazing actually. It sounds beautiful, sexy even. And I was hyped. You know, I was fucking hyped. I was like, yo, this is cool. I can sneak attack. I can sneak attack other trainers. Like, holy fuck, dude, that sounds amazing. Like, absolutely amazing. Like, why would I not buy this game? Because like, I was actually thinking, man, I'm just not gonna buy any more Pokemon games. Like, this shit is just boring now. Like every time I think they're gonna do something cool, like in Scarlet Violet, like I thought they were gonna do something cool. Like, oh, cool. So like in a bunch of fan games that have open worlds, the teams will scale to how many badges you have. So let's say I go to like the grass gym and then the ice gym. It'll be around that time. And I actually thought while playing the game that it was. And that the game was actually harder. Turns out, I skipped the gym. I skipped the gym again. And then halfway through the game, I was like, wait a minute. This shit's not scaling to my level. What the fuck do you mean? Okay, yeah, this gym, okay, I have a type advantage, so that's why it was easy. And then this gym, I don't have a type advantage. It should be, like, a little bit easy. Because it's a Pokemon game, and it's just the second gym. But I was like, oh shit, I have to, like, use items? Okay, okay. It was pretty cool. I had to like actually like strategize a little bit, you know, because I didn't have electric type at the time. I was like, I have to like, you know, work around. It was actually kind of fucking fire, dude. And then, like, I got like a pretty good team, and I was like, man, maybe I'm just like sweeping through. And then I was like, oh wait, I forgot like 2 gym badges, and those 2 gym badges were the ice gym and the grass gym, and that's when I was like realized, oh, I skipped like 2 fucking gyms in my playthrough. What the fuck? What the fuck do you mean it doesn't scale? Like I'm now just like having to do this like pointless ass mini game to be worthy enough to challenge a fucking bug type gym leader whose team is ass. Like I was expecting it to be like Pokemon, like that one Pokemon anime special where it's like, oh cool, you're going against like a Pokemon that aren't, like around, like that are like you're going against Pokemon that are around your level for your gym badge. Like where Rock takes out like you know that scene where Brock takes out like 2 Pokeballs instead of like all 6. He's like, yeah, these two are weak enough for me to go against you. and it'd be a fair fight. Now, I thought it was going to go like that. Like, hey, they have, like, separate teams for how many badges you have. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Now, scaling the world itself around your badges, that is going to be a little bit harder. And, you know, that's fine. Okay, you can run away from Pokemon pretty easily. But, just, dude. You now have to sit here and just smash A, just smash A over and over again? That's horrible. And then now with, like, Pokemon ZA, making combat more interesting to look at. That's cool. I'm assuming, like, we're gonna have, like, more idle animations, and shit. Chikorita's getting a buff. Like, I've always felt like Chikorita, even in her first game, like, in not even Heart Gold Soul Silver, which is my first Pokemon game, but, and all the way back in, like, Crystal Gold and Silver, underpowered as fuck. Like, very few grass-type moves. Kind of a bad stat spread and bad typing, because it's grass. Like, I love grass types, okay? One of my favorite Pokemon is a grass type. I love Bulbasaur. I have a 3D printer. I printed out a lot of Bulbasaurs. I love Bulbasaur, okay? My iPad has a Bulbasaur cover, okay? I love Bulbasaur. If I wasn't a little bitch, I would probably get a Bulbasaur tattoo, okay? But, what do you mean that that it's this bad? That it's basically this bad? What do you mean Chikorita's line is this bad? And the worst part is, it looks cute. It looks good, okay? It looks like, okay, it could be like a kind of viable, but like even in a normal playthrough, I'm not talking about any difficulty packs or like any like competitive Pokemon. I'm talking about just normal, vanilla playthrough. It's better just to sub them off. Like, so I'm happy that Chikorita's getting a buff with Fairy types. I'm assuming either getting a Mega Fairy or getting a regional form. Now, I feel like there's not going to be any regional forms for Pokemon ZA, because we've been to Kalos before, and it's not like the other time, where it's like in the past. No, this is just like Kalos. This is just Kalos. It makes no sense for a regional form, but it does make sense for Megas. Because, like, in the game, if you pay attention to the story, Megas were kind of like a new thing. Like, a really new thing. And so I'm happy that Chikorita's getting a buff with Fairy types. I'm assuming either getting a Mega Fairy or getting a regional form. Now, I feel like there's not going to be any regional forms for Pokemon ZA, because we've been to Kalos before, and it's not like the other time where it's like in the past. No, this is just like Kalos. This is just Kalos. It makes no sense for a regional form, but it does make sense for Megas. Because, like, in the game, if you pay attention to the story, Megas were kind of like a new thing. Like, a really new thing. And very restrictive. So, Megas can still pop up. And it might just be because Megas were my first gimmick. But I want them back, dude! They're so fucking cool! And I know they said, Megas are hard to make. Yeah, probably because you have, like, make a new model. Where for a Gigantamax, sometimes you make a new model. Other times you just make them big and add VFX, which is pretty fucking easy to do. Or change, like, add a little, like, texture or thing, like a filter around them, and put, like, a crown, one of our, like, different crown types onto their head. And that is, like, whatever. But, holy shit. I just hate that the one time I'm like, I'm actually excited for a Pokemon game now. I haven't been this excited since Sun and Moon. Sun and Moon! For a Pokemon game to drop. Well, I mean, technically Legends. But I was more like, you know, on the skeptical side. I'm like, Legends seems alright. Like, it seems alright. And it was a pretty good game. By Pokemon standards. Pokemon Switch standards. It's pretty good. And I say that because almost every single game on the Switch, every Pokemon game on the Switch, is just not worth playing at all, or not worth $60. and that is the bad. The prices for Pokemon games horrible. I feel like ZA, with it taking as much risk and like new shit and just like listening to their fans of returning to like megas and like, you know what, let's try something new. Let's make the whole combat different. That seems amazing. And then megas being like a time limit you can earn and like develop that meter or something, like by battling trainers or like a gym battle or stuff. That seems cool. Also, I feel like the town's a little restrictive of just the city, like the main city of Kalos. I forgot its name. I forgot the name. Lumio City, which definitely it's going to be bigger than what it was in the game, and X and Y. But I'm just like, how is that going to work? Like, I know there's sectors, so I'm assuming we're going to, like our way of playing is unlocking these sectors, and you get some extra Pokemon there. So that's cool. Okay, the starter lineup. I don't know why people hate the starter lineup this bad. Now, do I feel like 2 Gen 2 Pokemon should be in there? No. Gen 2, I like Gen 2 a lot, but, and I feel like it gets more hate than it deserves. Because Gen 2 are honestly better than, well, Gen 1. Because it has both the Gen 2 region and the Gen 1 region in it, plus a legacy fight with fucking Red. Like, what more could you ask for a sequel? You get to fight your other main, like the character you used to play as. That's cool. Now, with modern technology, I'm assuming if Pokemon came out, like, if Pokemon came out today, I'm talking about, like, Pokemon as a company, like, came out today, they'd probably have a lot more effort in, and, like, they'd probably take the save file, like, the last save file you had, bump up the levels and evolve the rest of the Pokemon you had in your party, and have that be Red. That would be cool, but it came out the Game Boy Advance. Not the Game Boy Advance, Game Boy. It came out, not even color, Game Boy. So, they're like that. They were pushing it, okay? They were pushing the Game Boy to its limit back then, which was so fucking cool. Like, as like looking back on it, I'm like 20, nowhere near old enough to own a game. Well, I do actually own a Game Boy Color, but that was because I bought it from like a pawn shop. Not pawn shop. No, I got it from a gift from my great grandpa, not great my grandpa, grandma, as a gift, and they bought it from like a retro tech store. I did buy like a Game Boy Color game from a pawn shop for like, I think like $20. Yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. It was cool. Like, they were pushing it to the limit back then, because they kind of had to, and they just kept like making good games. Also, the 3D models of Pokemon, why are they so washed out and like still life looking? Like, they're so stale. Like, I recently saw a video of someone just like, oh yeah, all they have to do to change the colors is just up the saturation. That's it? That's it? And they still haven't done it? Just up the fucking saturation! And like in the turn, he said, oh yeah, in my 5 hours of working in Blender, I made the animations better. What do you mean? One dude, 5 hours, made more than just one Pokemon. Made like, I think like it was like 5 or 10 Pokemon. Better animations. Like, idle animations, I think also attacking animations too. I think I didn't watch the video fully because I went to go do something, and then YouTube decided to not put the video back. If you know the video, please tell me the name in the comments. But I should probably look up my YouTube history. Anyway, hold on, let me take a water break. Ugh. And I was like, oh, you know, that's cool. I hope for ZA that they did change a lot. A lot of like the games itself. Because I don't want people's first Pokemon game to be the Switch games, which for a lot of people is, and that's horrible because the Switch games are horrible. Like maybe play Gen 5 or something. Play like the DS games on like an emulator or something, dude. Because just like the animations between Gen 5 and Gen 6, which is like basically the same for the Switch. Not worth it. I pray. I beg that the Switch 2 Pokemon games aren't gonna be like the Switch games where it's just flop after flop after flop, and then they're like, oh, Legends, they get cool shit. Mainline games, flop, 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 like, that pisses me the fuck off. Also, Pokemon Ranger, it can make a comeback, okay? With, like, the Switch to motion controls, or, like, the Switch to, like mouse thing, like, whole mouse movement. Like, you use a computer mouse? Come on, dude. Tell me that doesn't scream Pokemon Ranger Prime Time. That's Prime Time Ranger. That's like Pokemon Ranger. It's Pokemon Ranger. It's come back. But yeah. That's gonna be great. For like a bunch of spin-off games too that they abandoned, like Conquest coming back. You know, getting a sequel or a port to Conquest that uses like 3D models and like a ton of new Pokemon and like fairy types. That'd be cool. But like they're sitting on a gold mine and they're just not utilizing it. I don't understand. They like money. They clearly do, because now we're getting bad. We're going to the fucking ugly. Well, the bad is the price, by the way. I forgot to mention. The bad is the price. I kind of lost myself. Excuse me. The bad is the vast majority of Pokemon games not even working with 50 on the Switch, costing 60. I'm convinced ZA is going to cost like 70. It should not cost 70. It's been long overdue for a change. It should cost maximum 60. If it costs 70, yo ho. Yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the ugly. The ugly. Oh my god. How? Like, okay, they're suing Power World. Okay, whatever. Power World is ready for that shit. Literally some of the pals, that's just Cinderace, dude. That's just Cinderace. But that's grass Cinderace. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna think of Cinderace. Score Bunny, that line. Yeah. I don't know. I hate the new Switch 2 games. Now, I'm not saying the new generations themselves, but okay, not Switch 2 games. The Switch games, most of them. Arceus was good. Really good actually. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the ugly, the Switch. Game Freak's fucking just hatred of their fans. Because not fans of competition, because guess what they do? They're suing Powell, whatever. I already said that. Patents. The patents. The fucking patents. Patenting riding a mount in a virtual space. Okay, yeah. Oh, but you could do that in Arceus. Therefore, Nintendo owns it. Oh, Game Freak, fuck me. They're not letting you. They're not gonna fuck you, dude. The only thing they're gonna fuck you is fuck your wallet, because there are thousands of games that came out before Nintendo. Before Game Freak made mounting Pokemon a thing in the games. Before Pokemon X and Y, which you could mount Pokemon X and Y. Before that, tons of games had mounting still. Mounting, like, monsters or creatures. Like, what do you mean mounting a creature? Guess what? Horses are creatures. Guess what affected by that? Guess what game is affected by that? Red Dead Redemption 2. Would you say Red Dead Redemption 2 is any correlation to fucking Pokemon? No! No! But guess what? If that patent goes through, it can. They can. Are they going to sue Rockstar? No. Because Rockstar is a big-ass fucking company. Big-ass companies? Amazing lawyers. Pocket Pair? Not super big, not super good lawyers. Now, are they going to have good lawyers? Probably. They are also, recently, a humongous fucking company. Now, not as big as, like, Pokemon, but hey, it's enough to fight. And we've seen Game Freak, like Nintendo, lose. With their Venusaurs, they lose against some random dude in like, what is it, like the Philippines or something? Like that his name is Mario, and he has a superstore called Super Mario, which I thought they were gonna win, and they didn't, and I cheered. For the, like, I am so happy that they didn't win, because that would have been a really bad precedent. But it's proof that people can win against Nintendo. And should I think Pocket Pair should give up? Fuck no. Pocket Pair should not give up. And like, oh, let's just close the game, or let's just change everything. Because they already are, in case some fans go through, like, throwing a ball at a creature in order to capture it. Dude, Temtem, gone. Well, Temtem's cards, but, like, a lot of fan games, gone. Not fan games, but, like, games inspired by Pokemon, gone. A lot, like, just most of the creature collectors genre, gone. Koromon, gone. Like, dude. Why? Why are you this greedy? Yeah. And because of that, it just ruined all my hype for Pokemon ZA. And I probably will yo-ho the game. Like, I was gonna buy it because, like, oh shit. Like, I would love to play this game. But then they do that move, and now I'm like, I would love to pirate this game. I don't want to give my money. Like, okay, do I like Power World? Kind of. It's kind of fun, you know. It's less Pokemon and more like, a little Pokemon mixed with like a base build like Rust, not Rust. That one game where you can tame monsters and shit and like build bases, and it's also online, like Power World's trying to be. I don't know if they made online or not. I don't know. I haven't like checked in on Power World for a while. But I played a little bit of single player. I loved it. I played with some friends. It was fine. I actually enjoyed it. I then forgot about it. But I'm probably gonna go back to it eventually. Eventually. But holy, like, I had more fun with Power World than I did with like all of the Switch games combined of Pokemon. And they know a lot of people feel that way, and that's why they're suing. Because they made a lot of fucking money. Because let's say they didn't make as much money, Nintendo. The fuck is a Power World? I don't care. What are they? I don't know. But because they made money and they did like really well and could be seen as a threat by Nintendo, they're like, oh, no, you gotta go, buddy. Get the fuck out! Yeah. Well, that's my opinion. On the facts, because they are doing that shit. That's my opinion. I'm probably not gonna, like, unless they like either drop the lawsuit or drop the patents, be like, yeah, I overstepped, I don't want to do patents, then I might buy the game. But doing all this scummy shit, it just like it hurts. Like, come on, Nintendo, come on. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you got this far, thank you for watching my rant, listening to it. Thank you. I'm gonna make less or more depending on how this performs. I plan on making more like less angry content. Of course I will be like angry, because like that's how the world. I can't be happy all the time. But I'm gonna be focused on more like should you buy videos. Like, I have a like a love. I was gonna make like a love letter to Monster Hunter World before Wilds came out. And I was like, shit. So I'm just gonna make like a should you buy Wilds video. Which y'all y'all wanted that. I'm gonna make like I don't know, another video about something. I forgot what I pulled. Also, I'm so sorry. I know you guys keep saying Unk Pool. Why is your link not working? You fucking asshole. I forgot to. I forgot to. I'm after this recording, I'm going to update the link and make it permanent. I kept forgetting to. Thank you for telling me. If you're thinking about what is that Discord link in your bio, it's to basically a hangout server. If you want to hang out with me or hang out with the community, yeah, do that. Yeah, I think that's everything I wanted to say. Oh my god, my nose is just stuffed. Yeah, that's everything I wanted to say. Like it if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it. Actually, do tell me in the comments, what are your thoughts about Pokemon ZA and Nintendo's lawsuit? Yeah. Yeah, that's all, that's everything. Okay. Like and subscribe. Do that. Or subscribe if you want to hear more relatively, sometimes Nintendo, sometimes not, sometimes games. I'm mostly going to cover games and, mostly just entertainment media. I might occasionally cover a book if I decide to, read you. They just knock out that poke. Oh, okay. Anyway, yeah. Like and subscribe. Yeah. Also, I'm going to try and upload more. I just kind of keep forgetting to write scripts. And so that's why I'm doing, this unscripted shit. Because I keep forgetting to. Anyway, yeah. Like it if you like it. Dislike it if you dislike it. I am out. Yo, what if Pokemon... Yo, what if...